The big problem is the between, which is a different entity comprised of the two subjects in a social situation, but it's a completely different entity that controls the outcome. Suppose you with a woman, you're trying to establish a rapport, or at least a superficial but hopeful connection that has good potential probability in the future. Predicated on the signs that you see right now, the behaviors, the particulars, and a very involved, recreative, reconstructive analysis of exactly what happened. So you can, it's a reconstruction, so you can purge probatives that are productive and also come up with, as you go, testing procedures, verifying procedures that are fit the persona, the continence, the facial features, the height, the proportions, the personality, the appearance, and presence of the investigator. That's a lot of hard work and requires a lot of preparation. There's general templates, general ideas, but it needs to be specific. The between is an entirely different entity that has to be captured, held prisoner, and interrogated. Do we want it? Not what I want. And you hear so much from people like Prager. Dennis Prager wants to teach you how to be good. Morals, ethics, but there is none. There are no abstract, perfect guidelines or standards or values. It varies from case to case. It has to be case to case or individual specific to be meaningful at all, to be practical, to be put in practice. What Dennis Prager is talking about is abstract. And we can talk all day and spend hours and hours talking about the abstract. And we're going around in circles. Eventually, we're going to have to part company. For example, if I was dialoguing with Dennis Prager, his philosophy is entirely different than mine. And there's some point where we're going to say, Mr. Prager, I'm going to say, Mr. Prager, the conversation is now at an end. You go your way, I go mine. We both agree to disagree. You can't go any further because it's abstract. You need your evidence. You need your particulars. You need your how. And out of the disorder of the how, you generate an order and then fight to test it out, see if it works. Hoist it up on the flagpole, see if how many people will salute it. Throw it on a mat and see if the cat will lick it up. It's got to be tested. And that's the burden of that, is to cross each and every Shemeinakite, mindness, my care, my being unto death, my totality carries. Nobody else can help you in that, because you have to stand the consequences and side effects of any decision. Now notice the difference between what I'm saying and the quick breakthroughs and strategies and pithy sayings and advice by admonishments, reminders and warnings, badgering, advice by badgering, advice by talking into the individual, intimidating him, authority, and what I'm talking about. Two different worlds.